Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dylan. Thank you so much for coming by. In today's video, I wanted to tell you all 5 reasons why you might want to consider getting Play Octopus. Play Octopus is a tablet that pays rideshare drivers to put this in your car. They send you this box just like this. It says Play Octopus, and it's really cool. You actually earn a ton of money by having it in your car through better tips, better ratings, and Play Octopus actually pays you money too. So yeah, they're gonna send you for free when you use my link below. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys this, and I wanted to go over again 5 reasons why you might want to get Play Octopus. So reason number 1 obviously is the money. As a rideshare driver, you want to find all the different ways to increase your income. Any single way you can do that. And by the way, there's no expense to having this in your car. You do have to keep it charged, I guess you could say, is an expense. But it's no more than having your phone being charged. It's not like, and you don't have to have it on constantly being charged. So maybe you could argue that that's the one expense. It might, put a toll on your battery. You might need to get your battery. I don't know. I wouldn't even include that, to be honest. It's so minuscule. So the way it works is every time you drive your car, your passengers get in, they're gonna start playing games. And in between the games, they play ads for like Coca-Cola, Red Bull. And the reason why they play games is because the passengers can win prizes. Come on, everybody wants money. They're not gonna play these games. They got games on their phone. That's what I thought at first. And then it says, they pop in, it says, win a $25 Amazon gift card if you beat the high score, if you get the highest score. And everyone has so much pride these days. They're like, heck yeah, I'll get the high score. The high score, well, somebody does win it every single day, so somebody is winning. But these, the games are, I've played the games, they're not easy. They're easy games, but like people are good at them, they're like trivia games. And also, if the passengers don't play the games, they still pay you money, which is pretty cool. They pay you like half a point for every mile you you drive while it's on, because they have a GPS tracker in there. What else? They pay you for referring people. You can use my link below. When you sign up with my link, then you get a link, and they pay 20 bucks, I believe, $25 per new person you sign up. So I actually went to one of their parties, which I'll talk about in a little bit. Play Octopus through a driver appreciation party or whatever, a driver party in Orange County or LA. And they told me, oh, this Uber driver literally printed out flyers and walked around to the airport and signed up drivers for Play Octopus, and they didn't care because it was like, well, it's free marketing for us. We're paying him 25 bucks per person, but the dude made over like $4,000 in like a month because he just literally made everybody type in his code and sign up there on the spot. And I was like, that honestly, it's pretty freaking smart. There are interesting ways to make money, but this guy, you don't have to do that, but like, you're in a Facebook group or whatever, throw your code, throw your link out there. So anyway, sign up with my link, then you get your own link. Number 2, another reason why you might want it is because it makes your driving experience more enjoyable. Honestly, I have to agree. It's really cheesy and cliche, but to be honest, having this in your car, it does make your experience like more fun. Honestly, I feel like at first I was like nervous having this in my car because I'm like, oh, what are the passengers gonna think? But like a lot of times I'll be driving and I kind of peek back and the passengers are like playing the games and they're all into it, and it kind of makes your ride, like your driving, like less awkward and less like, I don't know, sometimes when you're driving rideshare, I feel like pressure is on you to like kind of be the host or whatever, to make sure the passengers like having a comfortable time, which I realized after a while like doesn't really matter too much. As long as you're driving safe is kind of what matters most. You don't really need to talk like too much. But you know, a lot of pastors do love to talk, and you know, they have their own issues and whatever. Everyone has their own issues. But like I've noticed having this in your car eliminates a lot of the like hosting like pressure, because they're kind of like, they feel like, you know, you went way over the top to get this installed, and they think you paid for it out of your own pocket. You know, they don't know the details about how you're making money with it. They just think it's a fun, you know, perk for them. So they're playing the games, and a lot of times like they ask you about it and you get to talk about it, and it's kind of like this, like, I don't know, it just adds a whole new experience, and it does make it a lot more enjoyable, I've noticed. Okay, number 3, it does increase your tips. Okay, I know I talked about money at number 1, but this one is separate, because I've noticed by having this, I have many concrete examples of pastors I've had get in the car, and I could tell they were not gonna tip me. If anything, they were gonna rate me bad. They were either like mean to me at the beginning. I had one person come in, this woman, and I'm a very strict driver. I follow the rule, like I follow my own set of guidelines. I don't know about you guys. I mean, I know some people are like, I don't do Walmart pickups, I don't do blah, blah, blah. I do Walmart pickups, but something for me, safety is really, really big. So whenever I pull up, I always have my doors locked. I never let anybody in my car without me confirming their name. So I always ask them, what is your name? Like, I never assume I have the right pastor, because I've heard too many horror stories with people just getting into cars and assaulting drivers, or getting in the car and it's not even your right passenger. And I just don't want to take any chances. So I always keep my doors locked. I roll down the window. I say, hey, are you here for an Uber? They usually go, yeah. And I go, okay, what's your name? Let me confirm. They go, my name's Chris. And I go, all right, cool, get in. And occasionally, on occasion, you'll have people say, oh, well, you need to tell me your name. And I go, actually, this is like my only way of like knowing if I have the correct passenger. So if you want, you can double check the license plate that I have. That'll match you up. That's their way of confirming. Anyways, so I was doing that, and I had this woman who was really mad at me. She was mad, and her boyfriend was there, and she was like, I'm a girl, you should tell me your name, blah, blah, this is serious. And I go, I'm sorry, but I don't want to take any chances. This is my, like, this is safety. And it was like 11 p.m. at night. I was doing bar pickup, and I was like, please just go back there. You can see in the app my license plate. I just want to, I've heard horror stories. Anyways, she gets in, she's all mad. They're drunk, whatever. I'm like, oh gosh, they're probably gonna rate me 1 star, leave me no tip. And then they start playing Play Octopus. They're like, oh, haha. And I was like, you having fun back there? Kind of like joking. And they're like, yeah. And they're like, and then I think the boyfriend apologized. He was like, hey, I'm sorry, about earlier. And then we ended up starting talking, and they ended up at the end of the ride, like, we were kind of laughing throughout it. It was like pretty, like, I guess a good ride after that. And I took them home. They rated me 5 stars and left me a $5 tip. And I honestly have to thank Play Octopus for that, because honestly, maybe Play Octopus saved me from getting deactivated, because I think they were gonna like rate me really bad or leave me a report. But they were like, they love Play Octopus. They played like 10 games. Yeah, you get a lot of people who play like 10, 15 games. Like they're really addicted to these games. So that's number 3, is you get more tips. Number 4, I haven't talked about higher ratings. I just kind of mentioned that already, so I'm not going to get into it too much. You guys already know the deal. Passengers, when they see you going over the top to provide a better experience, they're going to rate you better. That's, even if you can improve your driving experience by 1%, by 10%, it helps. So having a tablet there, again, you don't need to have the volume on, you don't need to make it this big deal, but it's there if they want to. You'll get better ratings. Number 5, you get to be a part of an awesome community. Play Octopus is very active, and like I said before, they throw parties. They went around the country, guys, and threw parties for drivers. I mean, I'm not talking about crazy parties, but like, we met up and there was probably like 30, maybe 50 drivers throughout the day, 100 drivers throughout the day, whatever. They gave us all free food. We met the team. They gave us free t-shirts. I met other drivers. I met, a few people who worked there. And I definitely showed up, and I was like, you know what? Thank you guys for doing this. It means you care about drivers. You're going above and beyond. You definitely don't have to do that. Most companies don't throw parties. This was before the pandemic, obviously. I mean, they could, whatever, do it now safely, but back then, I mean, they did it, and I was like, you know, it's awesome. And they also have a Facebook group you can join once you become a member, and they do giveaways for Play Octopus members. They give away merchandise. They give away, I think they give away like, I feel they've given away like $2,000 before, like they do like raffle giveaways and stuff. So anyways, I love like the community aspect behind Play Octopus. So I'm gonna end the video there. I'm ranting. This video was way too long. But yeah, I just want to make that video about Play Octopus. So use the link below if you'd like. Let me know if you use it already, or if you've had a bad experience with it. I know, you know, I would love to hear about if anybody had a bad experience. Maybe there's a way to mitigate that problem, or if you've had a good experience. Otherwise, thanks for watching, guys. This is the Rideshare Hub. I appreciate you all so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.